Let me show you why reality may actually be a dream. But first, let's get into this recurring idea in many ancient cultures. In many different religions, reality is metaphorically conceived of as a dream in the infinite mind of God, or an infinite consciousness. For example, Hinduism says that reality is happening within the dream of Vishnu's limitless consciousness. Then Hermeticism, a philosophy supposedly passed down from ancient Egypt, which says something very similar. It says that all is mind and the universe is mental, and that while consciousness is in all things are also within consciousness. In fact, even Christianity also ties God with an infinite consciousness in which we are all in. In the Bible, God is often referred to as Yahweh, which means I am, which in philosophy is known as a metaphor for consciousness. As when you're conscious, you exist, and you know that you are. As René Descartes famously said, I think, therefore I am. Believe it or not, the Bible also has many passages signifying this idea that we're all within God's mind or consciousness. For example, in Acts 17:28, it says that God is not far from any of us, because in him we live and move and have our being, which is metaphorically saying that we're all within God. And if God is consciousness, then we're all within God's consciousness. Now, what does it actually mean to say that reality is a dream, or that we're all within one mind or consciousness? Well, in a dream, everything that you see is really just yourself, because it's happening within your mind. In fact, the entire reality is just you. You just have the temporary illusion that it's not. And momentarily, you experience that reality as an individual character, as we're all doing right now. Okay, but could this actually be true? Well, in science, according to quantum physics, reality is nothing but vibrating fields. Fields that are spread across the entire universe, and in fact are the entire universe. Now the question arises, could these fields be conscious or be made out of consciousness? Well, one of the biggest problems in science and philosophy right now is trying to get consciousness out of some unconscious matter. So many scientists have proposed, what if everything, including matter itself, is just forms of consciousness? This is known as panpsychism and is actually very influential in the philosophy of mind. It says our consciousness is actually derived from more fundamental forms of consciousness, including quantum fields. So, if everything is conscious fields, could these fields be thoughts within a greater mind? Currently, we don't know the answer, and at the end of the day, all this stuff is just fun to think about. But I'll leave you with this. We often mistake our dreams with reality, so who's to say we're not doing that right now?